India itself is a very big market.
Right.
And there's a big market all over the world. The only thing is your dedication will work. Seriousness about how serious you are about your business. You know, how passionate about it. I have always been passionate about my businesses, whatever I did. If I am eager to buy, then of course I will make payments to you in advance. If you are eager to sell, then you will have to offer, some terms, credit terms.
Okay.
So this is mutual. The only thing is to find the right person. Indian food has lost, I don't know, somehow their taste and flavor and their quality. And the good quality is exported. So हमारे यहाँ कहावत है हिंदी में कि एक सदे सब सादे सब जाए. Focus on one thing, master it. Then only think of expanding. That's the reason I did only wheat flour. I mean, there was a time I was number one here. अब आपने बिजनेस भी करेंगे और जॉब भी कर रहे हैं. सपोज बिजनेस में आप 100% नहीं दे पाए, किसी वजह से लॉस हुआ, तो आपका फ्यूचर का हमेशा एक हिम्मत टूट जाएगा. तो इधर जॉब में भी आप अपना 100% नहीं दे पाए, तो पहले आप अपना फोकस करो कि आपने करना है और उसमें डेडिकेट होना पड़ेगा. जैसे आजकल बहुत ज्यादा चल रहा है कि लोग ट्रेडिंग भी कर रहे हैं, स्टॉक ट्रेडिंग भी कर रहे हैं, जॉब भी कर रहे हैं, तो वो ना इधर के ना उधर के रोज पैसा खो भी रहे हैं. एक दिन उन्होंने 100 रुपए कमा लिए, दूसरे दिन 200 रुपए कमा लिए.
So I would request you to introduce your company कि आप कब से यहाँ पे काम कर रहे हैं और कौन से पोर्टफोलियो आप काम कर रहे हैं सर?
Well, I am here since 2009, but for 2 years, because of COVID,
Okay.
we couldn't do much. And in fact, in March 2020, I was here and I couldn't go back, so I was stuck here. So then I concentrated doing business here, and this is commodity. Mainly, we were doing wheat flour, importing from India because wheat in India is one of the best quality, and that was the edge I had. But unfortunately, after the Ukraine war started, government of India stopped exporting. So that has impacted that business of mine. But now we are concentrating on more, like import and export of fruits, dry fruits, and other items from India and to India and in neighboring countries.
Okay.
Yeah.
We are saying now that wheat flour was banned. Abhi recently government is lifting the ban now. So
then
it will be a good product then. तो अभी आप कौन से देश का wheat flour बेच?
Recently, I bought from Turkey. They couldn't match our quality, to be very honest. I mean, I was expecting better quality. So we are buying from local mills and distributing because we have the distribution channel. So to maintain that, that I cannot say is the core of my business because it's not the way I started.
Okay.
But that's okay. Now we are concentrating. We recently, sent some shipments to India, which we got very good response.
तो यहाँ पे आप distribution मतलब कैसा distribution सर आप करते
So I have vehicles, my own drivers and people, and we are supplying to the local bakeries who are the buyer, who make the bread. Here, like unlike India, the people don't make bread here, and there are a lot of single, generation labor and single people living here, not with the families, so they need the bread. And this is that. Afghani bread. These bakeries, they only make the bread. So they are our buyers and we are supplying to
Okay.
them.
So how many counters you have and which geography generally?
All over UAE.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
There are thousands of them. I mean, we have a customer base of around 500-600 bakeries.
Okay. And every week or you must be having a
Every
cycle
day,
of
every day.
Every day.
I mean, they have their cycle, but every day we are supplying.
You're supplying to them. So what do you think about Dubai or UAE market? How is the economy doing currently and what future you see?
The whole UAE doesn't have much of the population, so they are not the consumer. If you want to sell your product in Dubai, thinking about, like the buyers are in Dubai, no, because the population is very small. Users are different categories, labor class, which is the major component of 60% maybe, then the middle class and then the higher class. So if you are trying to market your product, think about other markets who are coming to Dubai. Dubai has become like a hub for international trade. If you have the clear vision, that way it helps.
रुको इसी तरह मैं हर महीने दुबई मार्केट में जाता हूँ, इंडस्ट्री, प्रोडक्ट, बायर इनसे मिलता हूँ और मार्केट के ट्रेंड, डिमांड, सप्लाई समझता हूँ. ये सारा नॉलेज कैप्चर करके मैं वीडियो के माध्यम से आप सबको एजुकेट करता हूँ. इसी तरह आपको और वीडियो देखने हैं तो हमारा यूट्यूब मेंबरशिप ज्वाइन कीजिए. अगर ऑलरेडी किया है तो लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए.
But sir, I mean, it is for you. I mean, you are so experienced now and you have spent so much time in market. But for new people, it becomes sometimes difficult to think at that level कि बड़ा business या बड़ा कैसे सोचे. They always want to start small. छोटा step लेके शुरुआत करना चाहते हैं वो. तो उनको क्या आपका suggestion रहेगा? How they can start this trading business?
See, nowadays things are much easier. You have online presence of many things, podcast and information. First of all, you prepare your questionnaire. What do you want to achieve and how you will achieve it? Make your notes and then find the answers. That will be a better strategy than just to jump into the market. Okay, I can start. I have money. I have the product, and I will do it. No. Do your homework. Do your homework. Prepare yourself for any kind of thing. Because there will still be a lot of things you will not be able to think. So think about all those things. Make your notes, and then discuss maybe with your teacher and mentor. Then I think it's take some time. Take some time.
Exactly. So you're saying first do your homework, decide your product or portfolio. Right. So once they decide the product or portfolio, once they finalize the industry, then they have to look at the market then. So then they will have to do market analysis also for that product. If they want to do a market analysis for one single product, let's say red chili in this market, UAE market, how they can do it?
So there are seasons, for the red chili and demand and supply, and that you have to keep in mind. Find the person who is dealing into it, and be in touch, and market the demand and supplies, because in commodity this is always demand and supply in anything. Whenever there is a demand, be ready. If you just think that you will ship and there is already enough stock here, you will not get the price. It's that kind of market. So for that you have to know the market and understand.
Okay.
The cycle. This time dates are being exported. So dates right now is the new crop is coming. So if you know that, you will get the better quality, better price. If you have the capacity to store, you can sell it, because dates are becoming very popular. You can sell all over, throughout the year. In India, I can say, because I know more of that market.
How do you do your marketing, sir, for your business, or how did you start it basically?
From my story is just by chance. I didn't have to. I happened to be here and I started because I have a very good established business in India already. For that, I'm a senior citizen, so actually I don't have to work. Since I don't have to do anything there, I thought, just to utilize my experience and for marketing, since I told you I have my people there.
Okay.
They do the market research and they take care of it.
But to develop this kind of counters, bakeries or restaurants, so your salesmen go and visit the new area, they explore it, they do the door-to-door marketing kind of thing. Right.
Yes.
Okay. So when you import the product and then you distribute, so what are your payment terms while importing and while selling?
Well, see, mostly this market, these people, they take like bill to bill kind of thing, if you have heard of. They will take it today. On the next delivery, they will pay the last bill. Without that, it's very difficult to survive here. I mean, we tried our best to do it on cash, but it directly affects the sale.
Yeah. Every market has a trend, basically. It goes like that only.
Well, here the trade has been like that.
So you have a very one strong product, wheat flour, but then you might have thought about other products also, like
yes, but since we were in not only just trading, we were in distribution, so this kept us occupied, very busy. I had been importing very good amount of quantity from India, like 60-70 containers per month, and that was that kept me busy, so
yes.
So that was another thing.
You also re-exported to other countries, or they were coming here and
they were coming here because we supplied some products for the country which is not buying directly here, Oman. So they bought from us and they took it themselves, because mine was local market focusing. I was not at that time focusing on the other markets. But we are now buying from other markets and selling it to India.
So you have 2 warehouses, sir, here?
Yes, I have 2 warehouses. But since that is not required, I will be leaving one of it, because it's becoming very expensive.
Yeah. And so which part of India you are from?
I'm from North Delhi.
Okay, Delhi.
Import to India from US and Dubai, and export to US and to Dubai.
Well,
That's my circle, because I want to move to Dubai. That's my purpose.
You want to move to Dubai?
Yeah, I'm done with the US.
So from India, there is a lot of export going on to US, from the very beginning, like handicrafts and many other products, being exported. From US, you have to find out.
Yeah.
Like one is that corn maize, which is very much in demand in India. But, you have to find out the pricing and the quality, what is required. For animal feed, like for chicken and other feed, that maize, मक्का बोलते हैं हमारे.
Yes.
उसकी बहुत डिमांड है इंडिया में.
Okay. What do you think about the alcohol for the metal scrap?
Alcohol?
Yeah.
You mean the liquor?
Hard liquor.
To India?
To India import.
No.
Because importing
India
is
wants to export nitro. There are a lot of manufacturers. They are producing very good quality.
Okay.
Don't even think about it.
Okay.
Only Jack Daniels kind of third class whiskey, they get popular. For me, Jack Daniel is a tharra.
Okay.
Okay. I will never say anybody to use it.
Yes.
But since this is a brand, new generation doesn't know the difference.
Yes, of course not.
You don't know the real taste, and then whatever is given to you through the marketing, the generation accept it. So they don't know the difference.
Yes,
But
yes.
for me, Jack Daniel is desi thara.
Oh, that's cool. I heard
So
about it.
exporting from US, there are opportunities from India to US for alcohol. If you
From
want, I
India
can
to-
give you connections.
I would love to.
And sir, you were saying animal feed, that in India there is a huge requirement for
Very
meat.
huge. I mean, if you can give me, I can within India give you take like 400 tons per day
Oh,
within India.
within India.
Is it a pet food or
This is for chicken.
for chicken?
Chicken
That
feed.
maize and all those things. I think.
Yes. There's huge demand, huge.
So these are the wheat flour and these are the bigger commodities like very high volume sugar, rice,
Yes.
edible.
See, because these are the necessities.
Yeah, necessities.
These commodities are
Right.
basic. So there will always be a demand. I mean, these countries are not the producers.
Right.
So they have to import.
Right. Doing it in your brand or you're supplying your.
Well, wheat flour I'm doing in my brand.
Did you ever thought of other value-added products? I mean, processed food and that kind of things.
Yeah, I mean, I thought of, but for that, I have to create that, infrastructure
Yeah.
to cater to that market and capture it. So far, I have a team who are doing it on my behalf.
Whenever you need any support, can these new exporters contribute in any way?
Sure.
How? I mean,
because
how that is
this is
possible?
a network. We need suppliers, we need buyers. So this is to when we create a network and we get the reliable people whom we can rely about the quality and the prices and the timely delivery. These three are the mantras in export-import business. Always remember, India is not very well have a place because people they will like to take the order, then they sit with the order. All right. So the deliveries are delayed, and at that time they have to compromise with the quality, and maybe they have the loss because they don't pay the right price. So if you have to start the business, just don't think you have money and you can start it. It's a dedicated hard work, and that will pay off. That I can guarantee. And if you because India itself is a very big market,
Right.
and there's a big market all over the world. The only thing is your dedication will work. Seriousness about how serious you are about your business. How passionate about it. I have always been passionate about my businesses, whatever I did, because that's how I have relations with my customers who are with me for the last 30-35 years, and they still keep going on. So that is very important.
Yeah. So generally, new people see three problems in Dubai market. One is it looks very price sensitive. Second, it looks little saturated. And third, there seems to be some problem with payments also for exporters sometimes. So, what do you advise on these three things? The first is, let's say, is it really price sensitive?
It is.
It is. So then, what could be the solution for that? And how newcomers?
Well, you
can-
have to find the right people. That's it. They will guide you. Because if somebody wants to buy from you, I mean, if you go as a seller and they will never say no, then they will say, oh, the price has dropped, or all those kind of things. And this happens. If your customer is genuine, which you have to find out. For that, spend some time, visit, not once or twice, couple of times, find out their background from other people. That will save you from other future problems. And one should do that.
Right.
I didn't do, but
Yeah. Because you had some people here.
Yeah,
that's why.
I'm telling you.
The second question I asked, is it saturated? Because it is easy to
Yeah, it
come
is
in
sat-
Dubai
it
and
is saturated.
okay. So then,
Because they are inviting people.
yeah.
So,
No, but after we saw that Russia Ukraine happened, so many big people are moving to Dubai also. So is it like
big
fueling the
people who?
further growth?
Who? Businessmen?
Yeah, businessmen and other investors and other people who have money. Obviously, they have to flee those countries and maybe they will land up here. Maybe.
See, the way we perceive the things may be right, but the kind of thing, the way things happen, it's a different thing. Like wheat flour, India has stopped the export because at that time Sri Lanka problem was there, and on the port, there were everywhere wheat flour. The government thought the price in India will increase, and it's a sensitive issue about the government if the price increases. At the same time, when the Ukraine war happened, the Russia and Ukraine both are very big exporter of our wheat, the biggest ones. So everybody thought there will be a shortage, there will be a demand, and the prices will increase. The same thing was thought by the government here, local mills here. So they filled up their silos, they filled up their stocks. That's how the price right now, the imported material is so much in the market. This time of the year, the prices start increasing, but it is not increasing because there's so much material.
Okay.
They are having competition.
Okay, so it depends on all market demand supply. Nothing is fixed here. It changes.
Always think of wherever you are exporting. This is a country of the total population, not Dubai. This consists of 7 emirates. So all emirates together, the total population is maybe 11 million.
Yes.
Out of which more than 70% is expats, and out of the expats 80% is total labor class. So this can give you a good statistics to plan any business.
And the third question was about the payment terms. I mean, how secure is the
See,
trade in the
payment
market?
terms are mutual. This is again, you can say demand and supply. If I am eager to buy, then of course I will make payments to you in advance. If you are eager to sell, then you will have to offer, some terms, credit terms.
Okay.
So this is mutual. The only thing is to find the right person. Even if it is a credit, your credit will be paid conditionally. The person is right, the whom you are dealing with. This is very important.
But overall, whatever business you're doing is must be good, profitable. That's why you are sitting here.
Well, yeah, the business is good. Business is good, but it requires certain kind of,
Right.
no volume and the other strategies. Dedication is there, but because when you are dealing in that kind of high volume, you have all the like people, salaries, warehouses,
Yeah.
those kind of things.
Overhead
Once you
con-
don't have the volume, then they trouble you.
Right.
So-
So when you deal with other people, what payment terms you put forward? I mean, when supplying to them, to your buyers.
But my buyers are these bakery people,
Yeah.
So, few of them, we offer them that we will give you good price but deal in cash.
Okay.
But some of them, they are good buyers, they are quantity buyers, but they cannot pay cash.
Okay.
There we have to, offer
Manage the credit.
Yeah, credit.
Okay. So you are based here now. With your family. You are settled in.
No, my family is in India.
In India only. Okay. So you only look for from
Yeah,
here.
me and my wife.
Okay. Great. Any question?
Sir, all the exports you are doing to India from here, or getting things, all the payments are being necessarily done in dollars, or there is scope of doing it in dirhams or rupees?
Yeah, always. You can even do in rupees.
So it depends upon
It's a
the...
myth, like invoice in INR or dollar or any other currency. Why not? You can invoice in any currency while exporting. So that saves you from currency fluctuation. But usually people prefer to export in dollar because dollar is always stronger. So very few chances of losing.
Exactly.
Said the market here is like the population here is around 1 crore, 1 CR, right? And so there's limited demand over here, but rather if you export from here to India, basically it's a huge potential there. So you said one of the export items is like dates. According to you, what are the other products which has the potential
fresh fruits,
basically?
India is such a big, shouldn't say that, it's such a big demand, but sometimes our, the government, well, it becomes political. Government only focus on certain things, like giving subsidies or MSP to the, producers. But there are products like fruits. We say that the fruit from Himachal is very good. The santara from Nagpur is very good. But it's not. What you are eating today in India is all imported. The apple you are getting from South Africa, from Iran, from many countries. So these kind of things which you are eating in market, they are not Indian. Indian fruit has lost, I don't know, somehow their taste and flavor and their quality. And the good quality is exported.
Basically, the strategy is to get from different countries over here and then export to India, is it?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes. This is one, and there are a lot of items coming from India on daily basis, like onion, green chilies, and red chili, and so many things. Because they don't produce. You will always find a difference here if you have a good base here.
Like you have a distribution network in UAE. So did you ever think about the whole Gulf, setting up a distribution, that kind of business? Is that viable?
It is viable, but it's very approachable from India, and everybody has connections, so they know the price. Unlike our time that we could make some money, but now the price is open, and focusing on different markets where only one market can serve your purpose. So it is like wastage of your resources. So हमारे यहाँ एक कहावत है हिंदी में कि एक सदे सब सादे सब जाए. Focus on one thing, master it, then only think of expanding. That's the reason I did only wheat flour. I mean, there was a time I was number one here since I was importing from India.
When India opens the export for wheat, do you have your proper suppliers?
Yeah, they are there.
And will you search for new suppliers?
Yeah, why not? You see, it's always quality and price. If anybody is willing to give quality to me and reasonable price, definitely, because my requirement is high.
Which else products would you import? Means wheat and maida also, or
मैदा only. It's not wheat. It's मैदा.
Only मैदा.
यहाँ पर मैदा चलता है.
मैदा, आटा कभी-कभी, but उसका
आटा सिर्फ वही जो लोग यहाँ पे फैमिली के साथ रह रहे हैं, घरों पे लेते हैं, बस वही। बाकी बाजार में आटा एक्चुअली इनका जो प्रोसेस है, जो भी चीज बनाते हैं उसके अंदर सारे वो खमीर वगैरह डालते हैं, ईस्ट डालते हैं, ठीक है ना। आटे के अंदर ईस्ट से वो चीज नहीं आती, फिर बहुत ट्रिकी हो जाता है वो। You have to be really very expert. अदरवाइज तो मैदे में तो खमीर कोई भी डाल दे उसके अंदर वो पैदा कर सकता है, उसमें बहुत ज्यादा रॉकेट साइंस नहीं है, बट आटे के साथ डील करना बड़ा थोड़ा सा ट्रिकी है।
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर, एक्सपोर्ट और इंपोर्ट फेडरेशन को आपने चांस दिया आपके साथ इंटरेक्ट करने के लिए, और हम जैसे सब यंग एक्सपोर्टर और इम्पोर्टर विजन रखने वाले लोगों को आपके साथ में इंटरेक्शन करने का मौका दिया। मेरा नाम है शैलेश मोरे, मैं जलगांव से बिलोंग करता हूँ। मैं करंटली शारजा में जॉब कर रहा हूँ, और मेरा आइडिया ऐसा है कि जॉब करते करते मुझे कुछ मेरे लिए करना है जो कि मेरा साइड इनकम जनरेट कर सके, और मेरे जनरेशन्स जो आते हुए जॉब करते हुए वो मैं ब्रेक कर पाऊँ और मैं कुछ आगे बढ़ पाऊँ, और बाकी मेरे जनरेशन्स को भी कुछ इनसाइट्स दे पाऊँ, ये मेरा विजन है। तो आप क्या सजेस्ट करोगे कि मैंने जॉब करते करते ये कंटिन्यूस करना चाहिए या कंप्लीटली इसके ऊपर फोकस करके आगे ग्रो होना चाहिए? आपका सजेशन क्या होगा?
मेरे हिसाब से तो जो मैंने पहले बताया कि फोकस ऑन वन थिंग एंड मास्टर इट, ठीक है। बिकॉज आप जब अपनी अटेंशन कई जगह डाइवर्ट करते हैं तो यू लूज समवेयर। अब आपने बिजनेस भी करेंगे और जॉब भी कर रहे हैं, सपोज बिजनेस में आप 100% नहीं दे पाए, किसी वजह से लॉस हुआ, तो आपका फ्यूचर का हमेशा एक हिम्मत टूट जाएगा। तो इधर जॉब में भी आप अपना 100% नहीं दे पाए, तो पहले आप अपना फोकस करो कि आपने करना है और उसमें डेडिकेट होना पड़ेगा। जैसे आजकल बहुत ज्यादा चल रहा है कि लोग ट्रेडिंग भी कर रहे हैं, स्टॉक ट्रेडिंग भी कर रहे हैं, जॉब भी कर रहे हैं, तो ना इधर के ना उधर के रोज पैसा खो भी रहे हैं। एक दिन उन्होंने 100 रुपए कमा लिए, दूसरे दिन 200 रुपए कमा दिए। आप जॉब भी कर रहे हो, उसको अगर उसमें कुछ सीख सकते हो तो उसमें अपना 100% दो, लर्न फ्रॉम देयर, और अपना नेटवर्क थोड़ा डेवलप करो, ट्राई टू फाइंड द राइट पीपल हु कैन गाइड यू, ठीक है ना। दोनों चीजें एक साथ करने में खिचड़ी हो जाता है। मुझे नहीं लगता कि खिचड़ी अच्छी बनती है, ऐसी बात नहीं है, बट
Not in business.
हाँ।
तो सर आपने अभी व्हीट फ्लोर की बात की, और होपफुली कि इंडिया से अब ये आना शुरू हो जाएगा, तब उसके जो हमारे एक्सपोर्टर्स हैं अगर आपके साथ जुड़ना चाहेंगे तो वो कैसा ट्रेड कर सकते हैं? मतलब प्रोसेस क्या होता है यूजुअली? आप ऑर्डर देते हैं, पीओ देते हैं, उसके बाद उनको क्या करना है, कुछ एडवांस पेमेंट, इसके बारे में थोड़ा बताएंगे कैसा प्रोसेस?
हम लोग उनको पीओ देते हैं, और पीओ देने के बाद वो अपने क्वालिटी हमसे वेरीफाई कराते हैं। हमारे टेस्टिंग सेंटर्स हैं जहाँ से उनका जो वो होता है, बट आप एक सैंपल टेस्ट करा सकते हो, माल तो फिर भी दूसरा ही आना है, तो उसका टेस्ट दिस इज द ट्रस्ट इशू, यू नो, वी फेस्ड अ लॉट ऑफ प्रॉब्लम बिकॉज ऑफ दैट। सो आपको लॉन्ग टर्म बिजनेस करना है तो आपका हमेशा, मैं एक अपना बताता हूँ जो मैंने किया है, कि बायर को मैं सैंपल नॉर्मल दिखाता था, लेकिन मेरी इंटेंशन सैंपल से बेटर सप्लाई करने की होती थी हमेशा। क्यों होता क्या है, हम सैंपल बहुत अच्छा बनाते हैं और फिर बायर से हम कहते हैं नहीं थोड़ा कम ही रह जाएगा सर, वो तो सैंपल था। दैट्स नो एक्सक्यूज, दैट्स नॉट द वे ऑफ डूइंग बिजनेस। आपका सैंपल नॉर्मल होना चाहिए, शिपमेंट सैंपल से बेटर होना चाहिए लॉन्ग टर्म अगर बिजनेस में टिकना है तो।
आप पहले सर पीओ देते हैं, तो उन्होंने लेट्स से लैब रिपोर्ट दिखाया, आपको सैंपल भी भेजा,
मतलब हमारी जो स्पेसिफिकेशन है वो कहते हैं कि यस वी कैन शिप इट ऑन,
मैच की उन्होंने, उसके बाद फिर वो कंटेनर लोड करके आपको भेजेंगे।
कंटेनर लोड करके हमें भेजेंगे यहाँ पे, और जैसी वो जो हमारी पेमेंट टर्म्स उस टाइम में जैसे भी हमसे तय हो जाती है कि भाई उनको जैसी कंटेनर अपलोड करेंगे, हम बीएल पे इतना पैसा देंगे, जब यहाँ आ जाएगा तो इतना पैसा देंगे, वो म्यूचुअल है, राइट। तो जैसी हमारी पेमेंट,
तो मार्केट का क्या जनरल ट्रेंड है, क्या परसेंटेज में एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं हम पेमेंट टर्म्स में?
Again, I told you, this is mutual.
Okay.
It can be 100% in advance.
Okay.
It can be some part in, you know.
Okay.
So this is mutual.
Right.
How well we trust each other. Yeah.
ओके, तो वहाँ से फिर कंटेनर निकला, जो भी पेमेंट टर्म्स हुए, आपके पास कंटेनर आया, डॉक्यूमेंट्स आपको आएंगे, डायरेक्टली एक्सपोर्टर भेजता होगा, देन यू विल बी रिलीजिंग द कंटेनर, और फिर यहाँ का आगे का सारा एक्सपेंसेस आप करोगे।
वो हमारा है सर।
हाँ, उसमें क्या क्या होता है थोड़ा सा बताएंगे आप?
आगे के एक्सपेंसेस जैसे यहाँ पे क्लियरेंस है, ट्रांसपोर्टेशन है, लॉजिस्टिक्स है, स्टोरेज है, एंड देन डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन है, दैट इज माय प्रॉब्लम।
करेक्ट, सेलिंग आल्सो योर टीम विल टेक केयर
फॉर व्हीट फ्लोर।
फॉर व्हीट फ्लोर। तो
अब सपोज ये है कि आप ये चाहते हैं कि आपका कोई नया प्रोडक्ट है और आप यू आर वेरी स्ट्रॉन्ग कि भाई मैं इसके लिए रिसर्च करके दूंगा आपको मार्केट में, तो देखिए रिसर्च में तो पैसा खर्च होता है। अगर मुझे भी उसके अंदर अच्छा लगेगा तो मैं आपके साथ शेयर करके रिसर्च करूंगा, अगर मुझे भी आपके कॉन्फिडेंस पे लगता है, मुझे अपने एक्सपीरियंस से लगता है कि नहीं यार मेरा मतलब, तो मैं आपको बता दूंगा, तो वो भी एक पॉसिबिलिटी है।
राइट, तो म्यूचुअली यू कैन थिंक अबाउट एक्जिस्टिंग व्हीट
It's
फ्लोर।
not wheat flour only. It can be anything. Maybe rice है. Rice is, you know, because everybody is bringing from India, Pakistan, everywhere. So I don't focus on that much. ठीक है ना?
सर वन क्वेश्चन है, आप व्हीट में करते हो,
जी।
तो वीट के कोई स्पेशल क्वालिटी की बहुत सारी वैरायटी है हमारे यहाँ, पंजाब में भी होता है, हम मैं जैसे यूपी से बिलोंग करता हूँ, तो उधर भी वीट की अलग अलग वैरायटी होती है। तो वीट के कोई स्पेशल वो क्वालिटी वाला होता है कि कोई भी वीट का फ्लोर आप कैसे मतलब?
नहीं, वीट का मेरा स्पेसिफिकेशन है फ्लोर का,
हाँ।
वीट का नहीं है, जिसके अंदर देखिए मॉइस्चर है, वाटर एब्जॉर्प्शन है, ग्लूटेन है, प्रोटीन है, ऐश है, ये सारे उसके पैरामीटर्स हैं।
ओके।
वो पैरामीटर आपको कहाँ के गेहूं से पूरा हो जाता है। जैसे अगर आप सोचे एमपी का हमारे इंडिया में बेस्ट है, मगर एमपी का मेरे लिए अच्छा नहीं है, मेरे लिए यूपी का अच्छा है।
यूपी का अच्छा।
हाँ, पंजाब का भी मेरे लिए अच्छा नहीं है क्योंकि उन्होंने चूज चुके हैं उसको सब।
Also Maharashtra sir, Nasik.
महाराष्ट्र इज गुड।
Can you give us some means how the parameters you want?
या
You expect from the.
सर के पास मेरी ईमेल आईडी है, जस्ट सेंड मी द ईमेल रेफरिंग दिस मीटिंग एंड आई विल शेयर एनी डिटेल यू वांट।
And so one more question. I'm from Nasik. So we in our region the maize is produced on the large scale.
Maize?
Yes, मक्का. जैसे आपने बताया.
मक्का और आपके यहाँ तो ऑनियन वगैरह भी बहुत।
हाँ, ऑनियन भी बहुत है, मक्का भी।
ऑनियन का अच्छा मार्केट आता है।
सर आप बोले कि हम इंडिया में आप हमारा अच्छे से सप्लाई करा के दे सकते हैं, तो अगर वाकई कुछ ये सब बता सकते हैं?
आप मुझे थोड़ा अपना प्राइस का आइडिया दो और उसका कुछ क्वालिटी है एनिमल फीड के लिए आपको, क्योंकि उनको बहुत ज़्यादा ह्यूज क्वांटिटी चाहिए।
यस सर।
तो स्टोरेज बिकम्स ए प्रॉब्लम। तो आप कैसे वो उसमें लॉजिस्टिक्स है, स्टोरेज है, बहुत सारी चीज़ों को देखना होगा और कितना रेगुलरली आप सप्लाई कर सकते हो। अगर आप ये कहते हो कि मैं रेगुलरली थ्रू आउट द ईयर करूंगा तो हम उस हिसाब से अरेंजमेंट कर लेंगे।
अच्छा।
कि आपके पास ही वेयर हाउसेस वगैरह मेंटेन कर लेंगे और वहाँ से हमारा शिपमेंट आता रहेगा। तो पेमेंट
वेयर हाउस हमारा है, खुद का है सर। हम लोग अभी मीन्स नाफेड एनसीसीएफ के लिए, गवर्नमेंट के लिए हम लोग ओनियन का स्टोरेज कर रहे हैं अभी।
Right.
मतलब खुद का हमारा 3,500 टन का स्टोरेज है।
मुझे जो मेज चाहिए वो एनसीआर रीजन में चाहिए, वहाँ तक पहुँचता हुआ मुझे डेट का वार आना चाहिए मुझे।
अच्छा,
है ना?
दिल्ली।
क्योंकि वो उधर राजस्थान से भी आ रहा है, इधर बिहार से भी आ रहा है, कई जगह से आ रहा है।
हाँ हाँ।
वी आर बाइंग फ्रॉम ऑल ओवर। तो आपका नासिक से जो भाड़े वगैरह का अरेंजमेंट करने का है
वो
सब
रेट मैच होना चाहिए।
वो हाँ,
वो main
इसमें अगर 10 रुपए का फर्क होता आप जीत जाओगे, क्योंकि सच सेंसिटिव कमोडिटी। फिर डेली अप एंड डाउन होता है प्राइसेस का।
हाँ राइट, इट इज वेरी प्राइस सेंसिटिव।
हाँ, तो वो चीज़ है। लॉट ऑफ पीपल कम टू दुबई, आई मस्ट से, एंड सम टाइम इट इज वेरी डिसहार्टनिंग दैट they have the energy but they don't get the right path. So it's always good, if it can add any value to your visit, I will be very happy.
तो फूड के अलावा, एग्री के अलावा और कौन सी इंडस्ट्री आपको यहाँ पे दिखती है कि जो उसमें पोटेंशियल है? क्योंकि अभी हम लोग देख रहे हैं कि सारे होटल्स बुकड है, तो टूरिज्म तो बहुत जोर पे अभी वहाँ पे, मतलब और कौन सी इंडस्ट्री में या कौन से प्रोडक्ट्स में आपको लगता है कि इंडिया के लोग आ सकते हैं?
See, I have been in handicraft from UP.
Handicraft.
UP वाले भाई साहब, मुरादाबाद से हूँ। I'm from
पीतल और
मुरादाबाद।
ब्रास वगैरह।
मुरादाबाद सुना है ना? तो I have been in handicrafts, but we had always been in some exclusive products. In those days, it was possible. The costume jewelry which you wear today, this was introduced by us in India. My father was the first one to start it and exporting from India. That was the year 1973 and 74, way back. Then we did some other products, but that's a different thing. What other products are there? My experience is limited to handicrafts, and that too not the Dubai market, that is international, US and other markets. For Dubai market, I concentrated only in food products for the beginning because this is always in demand. This will never go out of demand. So this was my focus. What other products are there? If you tell me, then I can, help you.
मेटल स्क्रैप?
Metal scrap is being exported from here to India. Big demand, yes, big demand, especially many things. But then the buyer should be right.
So yeah, of course, 100%. But you have the connections here.
Not here. I have connections in India.
One more question. If you could give us some more insight of handicrafts.
It's a very big definition. Once I had a fight in the customs. I asked them to define it. They could not define it. Handicraft.
Like wooden articles.
Handicraft is anything made out of hand.
No, I mean to say, if I want to export any wooden articles.
What in handicraft?
Wooden toys and wooden gift items and
This is not the market. Hamisha think of. There are always categories. One is necessity. Second is luxury or novelty. Necessity में जो भी आता है वो कपड़े हैं, जूते हैं, खाना है, फिर उसके अंदर लग्जरी आ जाता है। तो नेसेसिटी तो चलेगी, उसके अंदर आप कुछ स्पेशल कर लेते हैं। तो लग्जरी में आज इंटरनेशनल मार्केट की सिचुएशन ये है कि सब जगह हालत खराब है। मैं आपको बता रहा हूँ, यूरोप वार में जूझ रहा है, अमेरिका की अपनी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, तो दे आर नॉट बाइंग। फिर चाइना ने जब से आया है उसने मार्केट की हालत खराब कर दी। आप जो यहाँ पे लूक विता का बैग 40,000 दिरहम का देखते हैं, समझे ना, वो 100 दिरहम का आपको मार्केट में ढूंढ सकते हैं फेक। और कोई वो आपके अंदर गट्स है कि आप उस फेक को असली लेके कैसे चलो, ठीक है ना? अदरवाइज आपका असली भी फेक लगेगा। आप मारुति गाड़ी से असली लेके उतरोगे तो लोग कहेंगे फेक है, और आप वो मर्सिडीज से फेक लेके उतरोगे तो वो कहेंगे ओरिजिनल है। वी आर पेइंग टू द ब्रांड्स टू प्रमोट देम इटसेल्फ। यहाँ पे गुची लिखा होना चाहिए, यहाँ पे वैलेंटिनो लिखा होना चाहिए। इससे ज्यादा अच्छे प्रोडक्ट आप बना रहे हो, आप अपनी मार्केट क्रिएट कर सकते हो। पर वही है कि कितनी मेहनत है और कितना डेडिकेशन है। मैंने बहुत सारे ब्रांड देखे हैं कि शुरू के 2 सालों में बहुत अच्छी क्वालिटी बनाई, बाद में उनका दिमाग ही रहता है कि हम इसको हाइप करके बेच लें, तो इन्वेस्टर ढूंढ लें, उसके बाद क्वालिटी खत्म, वो ब्रांड ही खत्म हो जाता है। मैनी ब्रांड्स, तो कितने सीरियस हो आप, उसको बड़ा फर्क पड़ता है।
What's your opinion to create your own brand with the price sensitive market and market it like a own brand in UAE?
Possible, but you must have lot of capital. When you will create your brand, naturally you will not go door to door. You will go to the supermarket, and you have to understand the way they let you sell in the supermarket. So there are different ways. You have to buy the space where you will put the product, and they will pay you after selling. Not even after selling, after maybe 60 days. So for that you have to have a lot of capital with you. Yes, you can. If your quality is good, if you are willing to spend, you कि भाई साल भर कमाएंगे नहीं मगर हम मार्केटिंग में खर्च करेंगे. Then you do advertising, marketing. Let people know your product. You have the stalls, selling, giving it like gifts to the customers. Why not? You can. But वही है ना कि आप कितना पैसा लगाने को तैयार हो.
Have you explored that aspect of the business or?
भाई मैं पैसा नहीं लगाने को तैयार नहीं हूँ. मुझे तो आज बेचना है, आज मुझे 2 रुपये मिल जाए खुश हूँ. ठीक है ना, क्योंकि अब मैं ब्रांड क्रिएट करके करूँगा क्या. थिंक ऑफ माई एज, फॉर योर एज इज ओके. और केंटकी फ्राइड चिकन की स्टोरीज हैं सिर्फ कि हमने 64 साल की उम्र में ब्रांड बनाया था. वो एक ही है बस बनता. उसके अलावा और कोई नहीं मिला मेरे को. ठीक है ना, मतलब ब्रांड बनाओ तो वो ये है कि मेरे पीछे एक टीम हो जो लेगेसी को फॉलो करे. तो everybody is happy in their world. Why will they fulfill my dreams?
What about your children?
They have their own dreams. More busy than I am.
तो सर एक प्रोडक्ट का मार्केट का एक नॉलेज है और वो बिजनेस स्किल्स है मार्केटिंग एंड सेलिंग के, और दूसरा है कि इंपोर्ट एक्सपोर्ट का भी थोड़ा नॉलेज जो टेक्निकल नॉलेज होता है, डॉक्यूमेंट, बैंकिंग, रिस्क मैनेजमेंट, तो ये कितना महत्वपूर्ण लगता है आपको?
सी डॉक्यूमेंटेशन तो अब पहले के मुकाबले बहुत सिंपल हो गया है. इट वाज वेरी कॉम्प्लिकेटेड इन अर्ली डेज, बट डॉक्यूमेंटेशन तो आपको बेसिक आना चाहिए. स्पेसिफिक इंपोर्ट और एक्सपोर्ट में गवर्नमेंट की रिक्वायरमेंट होती है. ठीक है ना, तो वो आपको पता होना चाहिए कौन सा डॉक्यूमेंट लगेगा. जैसे कमोडिटीज में अपेडा है, दूसरे और डिपार्टमेंट्स आते हैं तो जिसमें आपको सर्टिफिकेट्स लेने हैं, दैट यू मस्ट नो. और डॉक्यूमेंटेशन तो ठीक है, हो जाता है, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. आप पहले तो इतना सीखते थे हम लोग कि बिल ऑफ एक्सचेंज कैसे बनेगा, प्लीज पे दिस फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑर्डर ऑन द डिमांड ऑफ सो एंड सो, और वो हर एक टाइप भी करते थे. आजकल तो बहुत ईजी है कॉपी पेस्ट करना. ये है रेमिंगटन टाइपराइटर पे टाइप किया हुआ है हम लोगों ने.
काफी
Personal question. This is in Sharjah, no?
दिस इज दुबई.
This is Dubai. Okay. I was thinking this is Sharjah and
No, Sharjah is cheaper. But cheaper to live. That's all. Nothing.
For the cost of this warehouse per annum?
Right now, the cost of this warehouse is about 150,000 dirham per year. That is only the rent. Then taxes, government taxes, 25% on top of it. Then of course, all DEWA and civil defense, fire, and those kinds.
So this is just for this one or both?
No, just one. The COVID time, this was altogether, 120,000.
And there's a steep increase in 3 to 3 years.
अब डिमांड है, यहाँ पे वेयरहाउस ही अवेलेबल नहीं है, अब ढूंढो में मिलेगा नहीं, तो पीपल आर विलिंग टू पे.
थैंक यू सर.
थैंक यू सर. थैंक यू.
आपने काफ़ी समय दिया सर, और बहुत अच्छा लगा आपसे बात करके.